There we go. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Sort of. Oh, I don't know. My hair is doing its own thing today. We're just going to let it go. That's all. How's everybody? Blessings, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Mama G, Mary June Tracy, psychic medium, spiritual love of life coach, and the lover of the cosmos. And coming to you with the 411 of your daily trip through the cosmos of the Earth Walk. I like that one. Cosmos of the Earth Walk. So welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me. And yesterday I did the intuitive astrology. It is up. It is up on both YouTube. It is on my Facebook page. It is on my Guru Mama page. For those who are saying that they can't get on my YouTube page, I just checked it. Everything's fine, so I'm not sure what's going on. I know my one, because I had Teddy Swims on there, was blocked because of Warner Brothers and infringement rights and things like that. And I played it, and I wasn't supposed to because I don't have rights to the song. So the August 1st one for YouTube was blocked, even on Facebook. But here it is. It wasn't blocked on Periscope. So Periscope still, plays it all. It doesn't block any of my shit. But YouTube did. So it's the one for yesterday and my YouTube for yesterday, it's all up there. So I'm not sure why other people are having issues. So I'm not, because I checked the back end of my YouTube and studio and everything, and there's nothing there that is blocking it. And I've played it, and I've had my daughter play it on her phone, and it was fine. So not too sure what's going on. So on that note, isn't it exhausting after a full moon in Aquarius squaring Uranus? Oh my God. It was a lot. It was a lot. And it's still a slight square, but it it's 12 degrees now. It's like it's off. It's not full on. Here we are going crazy, right? If you want to use music, you have to change the tempo or only play 30 seconds. Yeah, I know. I just played the whole thing because I like Teddy Swims. So, and so and it's because I put it up on YouTube. Oh wow. C'est la vie. Go to Periscope. I can play it on Periscope, and I don't get blocked. So there you go. So with the energies today and with the things coming today, I know there's with all that Uranian energy yesterday, and Aquarius energy was very very sci-fi. A lot of energy coming in, a lot of pulling us out into directions, in new directions. A lot of the energies were, especially with the Venus is coming up upon the North Node, they're at 27 and 28 degrees, is, making that conjunction. And it is about relationships. It's about inner relationships, about your relationships. How are you feeling? What's going on within your own, with that around you? So this year, gotta love this year. This year is a year of teaching us a lot to do about relationships, a lot to do with truth and our own truth and how we feel within our own truth. This year and coming up to this full moon was really having us look at and get more clarity and moving in a forward direction in finding harmony and joy. This is a lot to do with the heart chakra, and that with the heart chakra and working with the heart chakra. And it's funny because I always, I used to buy a lot, like for some reason when I got essential oils, and I'd always think I need geranium. And even though I had 10 geraniums at home, but geranium is bringing in, that of the deepness of the heart and bringing in the cleansing and clearing of the heart. And with that cleansing and clearing of the heart chakra is coming in and opening, and I got green obsidian. Hey, Tamara, green obsidian coming in too. So the green obsidian is an opening, is a beautiful one, and same with peacock ore. So that one, it keeps coming into me, and it was funny because I was mentioned to me on a couple. I was listening to some random scopes this morning. Anyways, and they mentioned it, like each one mentioned it, and they're just from two different areas. I just said, okay. So peacock ore coming in, and peacock ore is really to help you to overcome and blockages and really work with your blocks to overcome and to break them down. And so that we are able to come within alignment. Now, even though that the full moon and the energies of that, is past, there's still the energy there. There's this energy floating through, and it's usually 3 days before and 3 days after. So if you're, still wanting to do working with this full moon, working with this energy of bringing in new expansion, and I believe, with Jupiter making, opposite Mercury today, and Mercury's going into Leo and coming into Leo. So that's really bringing in some kindling, bringing in some fuel. And Jupiter really wants to feel good. Jupiter really wants to feel, wants to give us some really good time feeling, some expansion there. And this isn't a time of working with I just got like, it's like, I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to say. This isn't about working with nothingness. Like there's substances within us that we can work with and go with. And I got children messaging me. So this energy that's coming in today is kind of a take it easy, right? Don't overextend yourself, because you might be feeling exhausted. Like, I mean, if you're trying to get up this morning, you might be at a little bit of a slower pace, and that's okay. Allow yourself to be at a slower pace. Allow yourself to be in more of a flowy energy than a pushy type of energy. Allow yourself to be in a and I just got like they keep on showing me a black square. And if you keep on going at this, going at it and going at it and going at it, this is not a let's push down the doorway kind of energy today. This is very much a flow, and let's say, you know what? Okay, I see that that's there, but why am I pushing myself up against this? Right? Why am I pushing up against this? What is it going to do for me? What is this going to what's going to happen when I'm doing this? That's the thing. So here it is. It's like, if I'm pushing up against this, like, why am I pushing? What is it that I'm pushing? What is it that I'm doing that is getting me to get aggravated, to get overwhelmed, right? And when we look at this beautiful aspects that are there, and even with Aries, like Aries, and I don't hate on any signs, just an FYI. It's just, I'm telling you about what the energies are with going on with it, with that energies, right? So I don't hate on any signs, but people kind of like, oh, is that my sign? Oh my God. And they freak out about it. Don't freak out about it. It's just there's energies within every sign. Everything has, the light and the dark sign. I mean, I'm a Scorpio, for crying out loud. You want to hate on a sign? This is a sign a lot of people don't want to go to because it's a scary sign. But this is where a spark and inspiration is coming in. This is what you pick on us easily. I try to. This is where this spark is coming in, and the spark of energy that's coming forth for us in bringing in some newness and bringing in something there, but we can't push at it. There's a lot that we are trying to resolve within ourselves, and there's a lot of information that we are going through and that is being deciphered right now that I feel I feel like like we are trying to get my thoughts here, and they're just rambling on. They're going too fast for me today. So, got to close my eyes. Sorry, guys. Just hang on. And okay. See, that's what they're trying to show me. Everybody's trying to go fast. Everybody's trying to spin. So now it's like you're trying to spin in this, like you're in this spin cycle like a tornado, and everybody's trying to spin. They're trying to get things done. They're all going crazy. They're all fearful. They're all this, they're all that. And it's like, whoa, come on in. Come into the flow. Come into the energy. Come into the mother. Come into the divine mother. Come towards the divine mother. Come into this gracefulness. Come into this quiet. You'll still get whatever you need done. You will still be productive. You will still be able to work on what it is that you need to work on. But come into the mother. That's where the geranium was coming, and the obsidian and the peacock ore. It's coming in because it's saying, come to the mother. Come to the flow of the mother of the divine. And when we can come into that feminine energy, it's like that vision I had with that meditation. It's when you come to the cabin and you got your knapsack on, and you just take it off and you just want to leave it outside. And she opens the door and she goes, no, bring it all in. Bring this energy all in. Bring you all in. All of it. Don't bring all the good and the bad and the ugly of who you are into the mother. And allow for the flow to happen. There are parts of us that we are working on and discarding. And there's parts of us that we're finding that we are overwhelmed and that we are feeling taxed and we are grappling at. And it is saying, okay, we get that. We understand that. And it's like, hey there, ho there, slow down. Let's come on in. Come in here. It's going to be okay. And we are going to get through all of this. And there is we're inundated with so much, and there is some changes that are happening that are going away. There are parts of our own society, parts of our own selves that are moving away. And some is abrupt and some is very, here it goes. But it's coming into this flipping that we're doing. There's a flip that's coming in, that we are flipping some of our energies being flipped. And in doing this tussle, we are feeling maybe a little bit out of sorts, especially after the full moon. But we have to come into this process of, and it is a spinning, because I'm getting spinning coming in. We're coming into this process of things flipping around. There's this energy that is flipping us into something new. The one thing that, and I was, Russell Branton, I put it up there on my Facebook page, and talking about the different myths and lores and things through past, and coming in and knowing that, everybody's, oh, it's the end. No, even the Mayans, when they said end, didn't mean that it's the end of the world, but we take everything so literally. We have lost the mystery and the mystic. We've lost that magic, the alchemy. And that's what we need to come back into. Come back into our alchemy. Come back into our magic. That's what we need to come back into. Come back into this fire, this flame. The pot needs to be stirred. The old ones stir the pot so that, so it doesn't get burned, so it keeps on coming in and it keeps on going, right? There is our resurrection. And in this is where, you might come back and things might seem unraveled and all over the place. And that's what the elders say, yeah. But where is that piece? Where is that loop? Where is that part that you just got to start again? You just got to start again. There's a loop there. It's like when somebody unravels your stuff, right? And it's all unraveled. And you're like, and you're freaking out. And that's what we are. We're freaking out because so much in our world is being unraveled. So much is that there's so much all over the place. And all we have to do is come back in. And that's where this moon was showing us, this Uranian energy. It's like, yeah. And it's like intense. And we're just like, I don't know what to do. And feeling, and it's coming forth into this energy of the mother to allow ourselves to, okay, you know what? I still got the wool. I can still start to knit. I can still start to crochet. And I can make it even better. I can make something even more spectacular. It's finding that loop, finding that thread, and saying, yeah, I can do this. The moon's going void off course today as it's heading out of Aquarius. And the void of course is always a time when we take a little bit of time and go inward and read a book and just do some chilling. So this is where we need to take a little bit of time and allow ourselves to come into the mother, to come into that void, to know that we are unraveled. There's a lot of things, a part of us that are unraveled. Our lives, our society, everything is becoming unraveled. And it's creating so much disruption, chaos, discernment, disagreements. It's creating this parts of ourselves that we have been kind of waiting for this to happen, but we kind of didn't want it to happen. And when it did happen, it happened all at once. It's too early for my crazy. So this is coming in. And yeah, we did have a lot of voids last year, void of moons, of course. But if you go back and we reflect on that, right? And we reflect on those, it was getting us, because void, of course, when the moon's void, of course, and making no aspects. It's not to start something. It's starting to mull over what is and what is working, what isn't. And, okay, I've tried that. Maybe I'm just going to shelf it for a bit. Maybe I'm going to just shelve this for a bit and just doing a little bit of shelving. That's what it is. So just take it easy today. You'll find that actually, and it's funny, when you allow yourself to go towards the mother and go into this energy, you'll be more productive and you'll get more things done without having to push it to get it done. That's the thing. So you'll get more things done without pushing to get it done. and they get done all when they are supposed to get done, right? And that is so important. Focusing on myself, my family, the structure we need to rebuild. Yeah. And that's it that is yeah, that's important. That's important. So for those, my summer tarot begins tonight. If you don't want to, if you don't want, like, it's an introduction, and so going over history and what the tarot is. So we're doing that, and it's only 1 hour, and then we each week we dissect the tarot. So we're coming into the dissection of the tarot. So if there is if you want to come in and join me, it is $60. It's around 9 weeks. So it is about coming into this real dissection of the tarot. And a tarot is a really beautiful guide, would be a wonderful guide to have. Let me know, okay? Ashley, if you want to join, Debbie and Tanya, if you want to join, let me know, because I'm going to be sending out the email to the people, and it's just a small class. It's not a big class, so it's a nice size class for people to come in and feel comfortable in learning. So it's not like there's 25, 30 people there. You know, it's a very small class. I think there's only 3 or 4 of us. So if you're wanting to join, definitely, because it's not where you are. It's where, yeah, send me a message. I'm just like, I could tell my brain's like, send me a message. Is this for tarot? Yeah, it's for tarot. And we're going to dissect it, right? Once you add us in. and we're dissecting the tarot. So, and it's just an hour, 1 hour. I'm not going over an hour. Each week is only 1 hour. And I always teach from the Reader Writer deck. So that's the deck I teach from. And that's because it's a basic deck, and it's a deck that is, it's the basic deck. That's the deck I teach from. I'm not bringing in another deck, because there's other elements within other decks. So people can have whatever deck they want. It's whatever they feel comfortable with. So the Reader Writer deck just brings in a good basis for it. Light Seers is great teaching deck. Super simple. The Light Seers deck. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. So, oh, I know which one that is. Yeah, it is, but it isn't. That can throw people. I know which one it is now. It's a beautiful deck, but for teaching the basics of tarot, I wouldn't personally use that one. There is a lot of other parts. It's like, okay, here we go. When you teach tarot, because there is a basis for it, there's a basis for the energies of the tarot. And with the Rider deck, it has the basic symbolisms that you find that transcend in all tarot decks, right? So all decks are based off of the Rider deck, and then they add in their own elements, right? So when you add in abstract pictures, like really abstract pictures, then what can happen is that when somebody's trying to learn that, and it's like, whoa, this is a lot. Oh, sending you out so much love, man. So much love. Sorry, Daniel, that happened to you. There's some real assholes out there. Real assholes out there. So get in there. I mean, yeah. So definitely get a hold of your bank ASAP and get that shit tied down. I had that happen too. And I had to get things, I had to get a new bank card and everything else, and changed all my passwords, changed everything. So I'm pretty good at changing my passwords quite often. So, but yeah. because I do a lot of stuff online. So yeah, I'm so sorry that happened. I hope they didn't take a lot or and shit like that. And they should be able to fund your money. So, but I'm so sorry to hear that. But yeah, so that's the deck that I use. So for people to know, and I have my one teaching deck, and it stays always in order. That's the only thing. There's a deck, and it sits over there, and I only use it for teaching, and that's it. And I have other ones that I use for reading. I have, my witches everyday witch tarot, and I have my ancient alchemy deck, and my angel deck, and I have another witches tarot deck somewhere. I got the Llewellyn deck. Sacred Circle Tarot. I have many other sacred, other ones. And in the past, I've tried to use other decks in teaching, and I found people because there can be so many other elements into the deck that it confuses them, and people get very confused with it. So that's the main reason. So but if you want to join, definitely let me know, right? Have way too many I don't use. Yeah, so do I. But I got a lot of crystals I don't use either. So it just happens. It just happens, man. It just happens, It's all good. It's all good. So today, if you're wanting to get a hold of me, PM me. You can email. I'm gonna put my email up here. gmail.com, Mary June, the Guru Mama. gmail.com. You can. They all will come in handy later. I know the different ones come in. And when I read them, and then I go back to some other oracle cards, or the unicorn cards come in. There's some beautiful unicorn deck, and I've been following a woman, and now I got to find her again. But anyways, there's a beautiful. I think she's from Australia, and she's doing a whole thing on the female archangels. The name is Dwayne. Sorry, like Dwayne Johnson. Sorry, why did I call you Daniel? I don't know why. Sorry. Sorry, Dwayne. My mistake. So sorry. Now I lost my thought. But anyways, that's okay. I feel so bad because I've been calling you the wrong name. But I do that. I call people the wrong. But if I do, tell me, right? She won't forget it now. So yeah, Dwayne's doing a $15 million deal. He's buying what is he buying? He's buying a football team. So a football league. So he's buying this league that he's going to be buying. So and that was on Finance News today. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yes, get a hold of me, gurumama@gmail.com. So if you are wanting to join tonight, Ashley, please let me know, because I'm not sending out anything through Facebook right now, because I know there's going to be some crazy things that are going to be coming from XFL. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's $15 million deal, and he's going to be buying the XFL from Ed McMahon. So he's buying that, and it's going to be, if Rock doesn't do things just willy-nilly, he's got an agenda to what he's going to do, and he invests in the long term. So he knows that it may not be doing because of the fan base right now and people wanting to go, but he will make it happen. Like, he's got a little bit of charisma there, and he's He's a smart business guy. He's learned. So yeah, so he's investing in the XFL. So there's some really crazy. And oh, I don't know if you guys heard, but I'll just let you know that um, there is salmonella going through onions that were from California. So they don't know if it's from the soil or the water. So make sure that you buy local if you're buying anything. So if you're buying onions or anything like that, buy local. What's happening right now, and this is what my guides have been telling me for a while, but we've been seeing it. It all has to do with that they're trying to produce a lot of things all at once. And there isn't a lot of guidelines right now when it comes to food production in the United States. So just to beware. So if you are going out and purchasing, purchasing, stuff. So I grow my own. Cool. For me, I would, because we're starting to stock up, I'm like, I can't grow 20 pounds of onions. I don't have a big enough backyard. I need like acreages of land to grow all of that. I think that's what would make my husband happy, is that if we did own some land and he could just go out and putter in the garden all day, that would make him happy, right, Steve? Yeah, just go out and putter and do his weeding and water his plants and do all of that. So my grandson's just waking up, so you can tell he was tired from yesterday. So anything else? Oh yes, there's some stories, some major stories that'll be Lord and Taylor are going to be closing down. Yeah, here I feel like I'm a newscaster now. So they're closing down several stores in the United States. They're filing bankruptcy, and more men's clothing store is going under too. So we're finding a lot of retail outlets are going to be going under because of, I mean, a lot of them may have been having problems before, but so this is going to put more people in the unemployment sector, you know. So this is, yeah, of course, you're gonna know it's that Capricorn energy. So what this is, and this is what I want to show you guys, is that when you are wanting to restructure yourself, it is really that you really have to look outside the box and look at things that you are good at and that you want to do. And this is where we're going to be finding, because more people are going to be, unfortunately, unemployed coming up. We're going to have more people homeless. So this is where we have to start looking into how to get creative and do that pursuit. So if there's something there that you want to do, whether it's being, sometimes it's abstract. And could be, you going into the mother, going into that energy of the mother. I'm shedding like crazy. Going into the energy of the mother is allowing you to go into this void, going into this place where allow for ideas, allow for what is it that you love to do, right? What is it that you like to do? And, for being with my husband for so long, he likes people. He likes to talk with people. But he loves to putter on his own time without a structure. Like go out, do his thing, go and do, that's him. That's what he loves to do. And I think that's what he needs to focus on. Not so much a business or anything, but he needs to focus on, just allowing himself to connect and be and just putter around. He's a putter. He's a putter. He's a putter and a mumbler. My mother used to say, when you mumble, somebody's talking to God. So don't interrupt their mumbling. So I think she was doing a kind way of saying, no, they're insane. So today, my loves, I'm sending you out so much love, and just take it easy. And Dwayne, I'm going to send you out so much love today. And please call the bank, get things in order for yourself, change your passwords and whatever else that you need to change. Lock that shit down, baby. And I hope that everything turns out. I know it's going to be a bit before they can refund. They don't usually do it all at once, but have a blessed day, all of you. My mom talks to the dead whenever she's alone. Full on conversations. I know. What's wrong with that? Going in and you're just talking away. I do that all the time. My kids look at me. Who are you talking to? Nobody. Just people that are here. You know, have a conversation. Oh, should I light this incense? Oh, okay, all right. I'll light. You like this one? You like that one? Want a cup of tea? So have a good day. I could sit here and talk to you guys because that's just like the mood I'm in. She tells me to stay with the living. She's one to talk. Yeah, and stay with the living. That's the thing. Stay with the living. I know a lot of people, but the thing, here, funny you mentioned that, Candace, is because I was thinking that because there's a lot of people who want to, the dead, and they talk to the dead, and I just love being around, people or dead people, and I'm just like, they lived their earth walk already. They lived their earth walk. They've made their whatever they had to make. It's up to you to now make what you need to make. They can help to be your guidance. But remember, you got to live your earth walk. You got to pay your rent. You got to keep your lights on and keep your feet on this earth. So I'm going to close it with that. Blessings, everybody. Love you. And may the Lord and the Lady watch over and bless you in all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. Dwayne, call in Archangel Chamuel and asking for help and guidance with that, calling in Archangel Michael for you to come in and bring you protection for you today, and so that all will be returned in Archangel Zadkiel. So blessings, everybody. Bye-bye.